You know what this song means? We're gonna talk about one of my favorite Halloween movies. Actually, one of my favorite movies. Night of the Hunter! Night of the Hunter is about a creepy preacher with love and hate tattooed on his knuckles like some weirdo. He tries to steal money from children, and scary things happen. The reason why this is one of my, not just my favorite Halloween movies, but one of my favorite movies ever, is because there is no other movie I can think of that is quite like this movie. It was made in, what year was it made in, Joe? 1955. Gave me the DVD. Now he doesn't even need to check IMDb for me. And it was directed by some guy. Who directed this movie?
Charles Lawton, I know that off the top of my head.
Yeah, because you know why you know that off the top of your head? Because you're like IMDb, downloaded into a person. Like, I have useful information in my head, Joe, and you have IMDb in your head.
Well, yeah, and that's the only movie Charles Lawton ever made.
Ben never told you he threw it in the river, did he?
I can hear you whispering, children, so I know you're down there. I can feel myself getting awful mad.
I would say it was ahead of its time, but since there's never been any movie quite like it since, and I doubt there ever will be, I can't even say that. It's just kind of a thing unto itself. Every frame in this movie looks like it came right out of a children's book, and the story is told from the kid's point of view. And because of that, everything is kind of big and scary and out of proportion, which just sort of emphasizes how helpless the kids are in the situation. And on top of that, this preacher never stops coming for them. Day and night, they'll be sleeping, they'll be running, they'll be hiding, and then they'll hear him singing his signature song. And it's just so scary that there's a bad guy who just won't stop, no matter what. And he wants to murder your face.
Leaning, leaning, leaning on the everlasting arms.
Another thing to love about this movie is it has one of my favorite strong female characters from any movie, and that is Mrs. Cooper. I won't tell you much more than that. I will just let you watch it. Don't mistake that for the mom, because she is not a strong female character at all. Yeah. This movie also has really interesting themes. It's a movie you can think about and go back to over and over and over again. And the theme I see in this movie is hypocrisy versus sincerity. So you have this preacher who does all these evil things in the name of God, and he's smooth and he's charming and all the adults just love him. And then you have this, gruff country Christian woman who's very sincere in what she believes, but she's not as shiny on the outside, not as smooth on the outside. And I think that's really interesting. You can watch it over and over again and think about the themes of this movie. So if you're looking for a movie that's, suspenseful, it's a little bit scary, but not hardcore, not gory or anything like that. Just really suspenseful. If you're looking for a movie that is like a kid's Halloween campfire story, this is definitely a great movie to watch during Halloween. So go see it. Go see Night of the Hunter. So Joe wants me to say something for the end thumbnail, because apparently you guys are actually going to stick around and watch this for a few seconds. I don't think that's gonna happen, because usually I click off the video when we get to this point, because you guys know I'm just gonna point to the videos wherever. I don't even know where because you know what, I'm not actually in this space. I'm in my living room. You want me to pretend that I'm sitting here in this YouTube page like I got nothing better to do, and I actually know that there are videos down there that I want you to click on. No, Joe, I'm not doing this. Just cut the video. They've left already. Do you realize that 60% of the audience left after the first 2 minutes of this video? No one's gonna stay for this end title card, Joe. Just stop.